and direct. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Grimmy right here, Grim 713.
That shadow right there. Shadow the OG.
And you're watching the Grim and Shadow show right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this music started, man. I'm playing this song right here, man, because I had the coolness and I had the pleasure to talking to my boy Lucky Luciano Christian, man. What's up, man? So this is a song that we did. It's off the Hustletown Underground Part Two. Shadow gets the blame, man. Y'all go check that out. It's Spotify, and this one's called Amen. So we're gonna let it play in the background, man. But as usual, my brother and I just right here, man, as we do 52 weeks out of the year, and we just called each other, man, just to say what's up, man, on this beautiful Thursday. And as we wait for a couple of people to show up, man, you know what I'm saying? So this is episode number 6 out of this
Six,
year, huh? 6.
six, talking big six. Shadow, what's
Big,
up, man? If you don't
big
know,
thing.
man, me and my brother get together every 50. Oh, you already said all that.
Yeah, you're already repeating what I already said. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. But hey, I like your hat, dude.
Like that?
Yeah, that jacket's all right too. Let me see. Let me see that jacket. Show it off. Show it off. So it has everybody. Oh. So it's got the whole NBA. I like that. I like that. Is that a jacket or is it shirt? What is it?
Old school, bro. Watch out. It's a
Is that
jacket.
a jacket or a jersey?
No, it's a jacket. It's like a jacket. It ain't a jersey, but it does button up. Buttons up. You know about
Yeah, I
the
like that. I like that, man. You
or
know what I'm saying? Well,
the hat. You know, I gotta have the
say,
banners.
man. Say, dog. Say, man.
I got the
Don't put
banners.
that. Why you put that? Don't put that hat backwards, dog, man. You know what I'm saying,
I got my
dog?
hair coming outside.
Yeah, yeah. Your hair is coming out the side. Yo, you flossing, you flexing with the
The
two
banners, bro. That's
the
all.
two banners. Oh, hold up, dog. Ooh, I like that. Hey, so when I go to your house next time, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab that one. Okay, I'm gonna take it. It's mine
Man,
now. It's mine.
man, you ain't don't get me started. You and your son, bro. Y'all owe me,
Hey,
bro.
hey, real quick, man. What's up? What's up, Elizabeth Hernandez? I see you in here, man. Thanks for coming in, man. Y'all show yourselves, man. Gas Gang. Let us know who's in here, man. We love to see you out there. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me see. I see Third Coast Classics in here. I see Elizabeth's in here. Y'all say what's up, man. We got about 9 people in here, man. Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? We see
Hey,
you. What's
I
up?
got I, I got a question.
Hey, how do you pronounce that, Paul?
What?
Faisal?
Basil, John. I don't know, man. Damn.
Jahan?
Man,
I see you. I see you. Mike
I need the
Davis is in here.
phonics on that. Mike Davis, I see you, man. I see all y'all out there, man. Gas Gang
Look,
713 in the building. Okay, this
look.
gas gang. I see.
Man, hold up, man. Third Coast Class said I'm out here grilling uncircumcised glizzies, bacon wrapped dogs. Oh my god, he said uncircumcised. Man, hold up, dog. So he's a Gentile. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what
Uh,
does that
uh,
mean? Does that mean that they're like those big? Never mind.
I don't know. Hey, you sound like you're underwater. Elizabeth Hernandez, Gas Gang
Me?
in the building. All right, Gas Gang, we love it, man. Juan Ramirez, what's up? What's up? Oh, that's Spring Branch. What's up, Spring
I, I,
Branch?
I sound like I'm in the underwater.
Who else I see? I see Anthony Guevara. What's good, OGs? East Side H Town in the house. We said we doing good, man. How you doing, man?
Eaters.
We got anteaters, anteaters. Hey, look, man. I just want to shout out to everybody, man, that's tapping in, man. We appreciate you showing up, man. Like I said, man, as we say earlier, man, this is the time that me and my brother get together every 52 weeks out of the year. This is our one time we do, a little meet and greet, kind of like over the phone. Some people have been asking Paul, like, how come we don't do this on Instagram no more? You know what I'm saying? What you think?
I don't
What you
know.
think about that?
Should we do it on Instagram?
You know what? I was gonna think about it because I think it might have got a little bit better, but I like it in here. Like it doesn't really mess up. Elizabeth Hernandez says she's so happy the show's back in business. Yeah, we gonna keep it long. We gonna keep it strong. You know what I'm saying? We anticipated this for a while. Like Paul and I got a little busy. I started changing my lifestyle, my path. He's been doing his he's a soccer dad now. You know what I'm saying? So
What's wrong with that?
this
Ain't nothing wrong with being soccer dad, bro.
no,
Don't be
I didn't
jealous.
say nothing. Why you get defensive, bro? Like slow
You bring
down. Like,
you bring
hey,
it up.
bro, hey, bro,
You bring
pump
it
the
up like
brakes.
it's a bad thing.
Pump the brakes, bro. I didn't even say
Hey,
nothing to you. You must have a
complex.
complex. Yeah, like
No,
something
I
like a
don't got a
complex.
complex. I ain't got a
Third Coast
complex.
Classic, Instagram be policing too tough when y'all play music. And that's true, but I think if we just play our music, right? Which is what I've been doing, you know what I'm saying?
Why? Because
I've
we're
been
not that
playing.
popular. Because we're not like Disney. They want.
Bro, we're so like we're even in all the tablets in all the you know what I'm saying, in all the prisons, you know what I'm saying. For a while there, they weren't even letting them, really see or hear videos or listen to the audio to certain songs, I was noticing. But they have been getting more music. Like they even got some Travis Scott, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying? I talked to Carlos a lot, man, and he's been getting more music. So that's pretty cool. What's up, us only? I see you. I see you. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. I've been kind of going, back and listening to some of the our old, works because, as you know, um my brother, we actually finished mastering the Making It Matter Worse album, and I'm working with Gotos, working with GT Digital, and my boy Sean. Shout out to Sean over there who's doing the submissions for Distribution, and he has our Grim and Shadow website or email. It just got approved, so we're gonna start dropping all our music under Grim and Shadow, right there with GT Digital. So the first one that we're gonna drop, of course, Making It Matter Worse, man. This is the 31st
Yeah.
anniversary. We meant to do it last year, but hey,
Where's
things
Mark at?
happen for
Mark,
a reason.
Mark's already. I can see Mark already. He's gonna be like, yeah, all right, whatever. No, for real, we're
Nah,
doing it.
man. Hey,
We're
Mark's
doing it
been
with
telling
GT
us.
Digital. It's gonna be grim. The cool thing is that it's gonna be grim and shadow on everything. So every album that I put out and every album that Shadows put out, like for instance, to give you an example, Grim and the Southeast side Latin sector making it matter worse, it's gonna be Grim and Shadow in
Yeah,
the
so
Southeast
that's
Latin sector making it matter worse. Or
Gas Game.
Grim and Shadow before my time. So
Right. Pass the word. So what happened is that, in this business, see, we're old school, man, and we're starting to learn, relearn the game. And so a lot of our stuff is scattered everywhere. Like you got stuff under Grim, you got stuff under Shadow, you got stuff under Shadow Ramirez, you got stuff under Grim Ramirez, you got stuff under Shadow the OG, and like this album right
we don't
here.
need to hear your whole catalog, bro.
We got like this album right here. I was listening to, which is my second Hustle Town Underground, is under Shadow the OG on Spotify. So what we're trying to do is we're gonna put all our catalogs, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna go back. We're gonna start from Making It Matter Worse, and we're gonna
Shadow.
end with Since Day One. What's up?
Moturb said price on a verse, Grim. And that's a good question, man. What's a good price? Because
Uh, Ask him. Ask Motors. What would you
everybody, I
pay?
got hey, view, all you view, what's a good price for a verse, for a Grim verse? Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
What would you pay for a
What
Grim
would you
Burst?
pay, is it Terps?
Yeah, Mo Terps. What would you pay for a Grim verse or a Shadow track? Uh,
And so he didn't ask for a track, bro. He said a
hey, bro,
Grim verse.
hey, bro, it's a hustle, bro. I gotta
Don't,
get my
hey,
slide in.
bro, you're encroaching on my, come on, man.
bro. We come like a
Watch out,
package
stay in
deal,
your lane, bro. Stay in.
bro. It's a
I'll put
package
in a word
deal.
for you. I'll put in a word for you.
See,
But
this is
that
what I got to deal with, guys. Man, you know
shadows,
what
but
I'm saying?
see,
I'm trying to.
that's rude, bro. You don't. Do you invite
It's
yourself to
not,
a
dude.
party?
Why?
Do you invite yourself to a party?
Absolutely.
No, you don't. No, you
Yeah,
don't. That's rude. Is that
that's
rude?
not.
Hey, I'm asking the viewers, man. Let's put it on the poll, bro. Is it
Oh,
rude to
if you
invite
having a
yourself
good
to the
party,
party?
I'm gonna ask if
Is
I
your
can
no?
show up.
No, I just asked you. Are you gonna invite yourself? You said, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if I can show up. Hey, you having a
Nah, man,
party?
that's rude, bro. You don't know, man. You don't. If they don't want you to be there, they're gonna ask you. Don't,
They're not gonna ask me.
nah, man. They
I
just
can't
take
just
the
go ahead
hint.
and
Take the hint, Shadow.
I can't just make a reservation. I can't,
Shadow
you know.
is rude. Let me say it like this. Look, Mo. Hey, I appreciate you on the verse. Let me know what you think on the price. But Shadow got some beats too, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might want to shout out to Shadow. With Shadow on the beat, that would go crazy. Ah, cut on there it is. Shadow, you an asshole, man.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hey, you're
Package
working.
deal, bro.
You're moving in on my money, bro. I'm already giving them the.
Bro, how am I moving on your money if they're gonna pay you what you get for a verse, and then they pay me what they would get me for a beat? You already know my price. You know what I'm
What's your
saying? I
price?
already. Okay, so if thank you for asking. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? See how I got, I let that in. So my beats come $500 a piece. But here's the deal. I always got a good deal. If you buy two at 500, you get the third free. So it's like getting a track for $333.33. And each track that I sell you, you get an hour of studio time that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You can't beat that with a stick, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a shadow track.
So
You know what I'm
back to
saying?
my original question. What's a good price for a verse? 500 for a beat. What's a good price for a verse?
You're on your own, bro. I'm telling
Like
you what.
Conrad. Conrad just asked me. Now, does it change? Because like Conrad, he just asked me to get on that. They got a cool little thing going on, man. Him and I don't want to give it all away, but there's another. Conrad. I'm talking about the oldies but goodie with the bombitas. He's got the car show. He's opened up a clothing store, and he's gonna
Yeah,
start
no.
selling zoot
Shout
suits.
out to
You hear that?
Conrad, man, and the oldies, man. The boy's going hard in the Chicano world, man. You gotta love it.
Well, and I got to figure out. We should have him on. He's got a store now. He's selling. Remember the old Ben Davis and all the Chuco clothes and everything, the Dickies and the flannels and the Stacy Adams and all that. Well, he's also doing. He's selling. I think he's gonna start selling zoot suits. Did you know there's only one maker of zoot suits in the entire country, if not world? Like
Yeah,
this guy
I did
monopolized
know
it. I
that,
don't
but
know who it is, but it's in LA or California somewhere. Did you know this?
I did know that, but the only reason I did know that is through Conrad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He told me that at a show, but before I
But
did not
but
know that until
but
he
doesn't
told
isn't
me
that
that.
crazy if you think about it? Because when he told me that, I was like, wait a minute. I always thought there's got to be a Chicano zoot suit store,
So wait a
one
minute.
one major store in every city, if town, like, I mean, where
So
there's
what are
Latino,
you
if not
saying?
state.
Are zoot suits becoming extinct?
No, I think this
are
guy
they
just
a rare
monopolized
breed?
it. No, I don't think so, man. Think about all the people that we see. Now the culture is not dead, right? Is that what?
Of
No,
course. No,
but
no, I'm not saying that. I'm
no, but
saying,
listen, no,
is it a
listen.
rare sighting?
But no, but zoot suits are not extinct, man. There's one guy that
Of
monopolized it,
course,
dude. I
they're
don't
not
know who the
extinct
guy is.
yet, but are they getting so rare that what I'm saying is that is it getting to that point where I mean, you just said there's one place
Well,
that you could
Conrad told me
buy
that.
a zoot suit in the nation, if not the world. That's pretty profound. I would find that hard to believe because I would think as much as Japan is into it and the
Yeah,
Vietnamese and some other as
man,
much as
Marco
they're
went
into it,
exactly.
I
I
would
was
think
talking to
somebody.
Conrad today, and when he told me that, I honestly didn't believe him. I said, "Ah, whatever." He goes, "No, I'm serious," and that he's getting involved in doing it. There, you got to get this. especially tailor made. But like, I
Well,
don't know, man.
you know what? I think that it's a great market. I've been to a lot of rap shows lately, and I'll say this: uh, when I go to rap shows, I see really a lot of the rappers there with their managers and their friends. I really don't see like when I go to a Chicano, uh, thing. Even if it's a just hanging out
Yeah, with
or
like
Chicano
Isaac and Chicana Boulevard, and they throw on
dude.
the fiestas.
I
It's not
see
just a cruise. It's a whole
it's
thing.
dude, it's people that are coming out of their homes, and you got from grandmas to children, there and they're not.
And
This
what
is
about the
not a
hijitos?
costume
The hijitos
contest.
too.
They're literally living the culture and they're having a blast. You know what I'm saying? And there's like over sometimes and this small thing, right? Even in like Rabbit's Got a Gun, and there'll be like 300 people out there, and I'm talking about with their bikes, with their cars, just hanging out with
Right,
their
right,
their.
right, right. So yeah, he's got me. He's asking for a verse, 12 bars, and I mean, I'm gonna do the same thing I did on Chicano Boulevard, the song we did with Isaac. Which, by the way, man, what's up with that, bro?
I'm gonna see if I can pull up that song so I can play it. But at least on the B side, you know what I'm saying, I gotta look for it. But
Shadow.
that song, okay, I'm gonna be real. Listen, I love this show, right? Because sometimes we even and guys, if you want to ask any questions, man, go ahead and get them ripped up, man. We're sending we're sending a shout out to you guys, man. If you love to ask a question, go ahead and write it down here in the chat, and we'll read them and we'll answer your question as much as we can. Um, Good question, Grim. Now, here's the thing, and I'm being real. You know what I'm saying, and as as transparent as we are, Paul. You ask, we answer. So, what happened with the Chicana Boulevard song? Well, there was a situation where I had did the song before, and there was a person, and I'm not gonna name any names, but we took him off the verse, we took him off the song, and there was just some political stuff. Anyway, it was some really weird stuff. Anyway, it was actually two people. It was a female and a male. We redid the song, and when we redid the song, we actually made it an all-star cast. And that was some of the reason. So we got Low G, we got Powder, we got Juan Gotti, and we got yourself. Now, we were supposed to do the video shoot. We did the video shoot with you. We had a night that we were going to get Low G, Powder, and Juan Gotti all in one night. But God had a different thing, and it rained that night. It was a rain out, right? And we've already paid for the video. Shout out to D Green, D Green's and his brothers shooting the video. And then honestly, and I'm just being honest, and I don't mind saying it. Um, a lot of things have been going on with certain people with someone that's on the song, and you can just guess, with everything that's going on with going back and forth with Gotti and Carlos and some other stuff like that. Gotti being on the song, I don't want to take him off the song, and so I wanted to let everything kind of simmer down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And plus, there's been a lot of getting the scheduling of recording, because we did your part of the video, getting the video done, and then there's a lot of different things that, and then finally putting it out, because when you put out a song nowadays, it's not like back in the days, man. You slap it on a CD, you slap it and you just put it out. I mean, there's a process, and really, people don't know this. When you put out a song, Paul, it takes 60 days, 45 to 60 days to do it properly. Why
Yeah,
why you
see,
looking at first of
I'm,
all, why you looking like that, bro? I
because
don't like I don't like
shit,
I
you're
don't want
talking in
I
circles. Your foot, man. You're talking in
oh
circles, bro.
I'm telling you the truth. How am I full of shit? Right?
Bro,
First of
bro,
all,
get
what
to
do
the
you
point,
mean?
man. Where, just forget. I don't want to know the fluff. I don't want to hear all the fluff, bro. I don't care.
I'm not giving you the fluff. I'm
I
giving
don't
it's
care.
taking my answers long because those are the reasons.
Just tell
Those
me
are the
straight
real.
up. It's not coming out right now.
But you asked why. What am I just tell you? Oh, it's not coming out. Sorry, sorry. There's no explanation. Just because I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I got a hair up my ass, and I don't feel like
Shadow,
putting it out. Nah, bro.
Shadow. You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
All
Shadow, how
right,
much
never mind.
are you still selling Grimace Gas Gang shirts or what, man?
Gas Gang shirts are
Gas
at
Gang
the
wants to
dope
know. And
house. We are. They're at the dope house. I do have a few shirts
uh,
available. So, do you have any shirts to sell, Paul?
always
Okay, then why are you putting it all on me? You know what I'm saying? Grim and Shadow,
because
how much would you charge to perform at a party? Ah, chihuahua, oh look, dog. Well, the last time we did a show, and it wasn't even a show. We showed up at the Rabbits Got a Gun. I think Grim charged 750. You know what I'm saying? And that was
Shadow,
just
Shadow. First of all, you charge 750, and, and,
dude.
which is great.
What
I mean,
did
don't
I
get me
get in?
wrong,
Did okay, okay. That being told, did I get any of that money?
bro. You got love, bro. My love.
Oh, okay, okay. So wait a minute. I'm your manager, and I
I
didn't even
took
get a
care of you,
cut.
bro. I took care of you all week. I always take care of you, man. What you
Ah,
talking
you
about?
hear this? Thing? Hey,
Shadow,
bro. Hey, bro. Hey,
Shadow,
bro. I don't want to hear the fluff.
Shadow. Don't
I
lie
don't
like
want.
I
I
don't
don't
take.
want to hear the fluff,
Don't
bro.
make people think that I don't take
Bro.
care of you,
I don't
bro.
want to, bro. You know what, bro? Don't give me the eye. You don't be giving me the eye, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, don't start, Shadow. Don't act like the. Don't be ungrateful.
Mo Turp said, "What's the number?" Look. He's negotiating, Richie Bob. What's the number that's on your mind, Grin? What's the number? I
I
told
like
him. I
that,
told him
Jack.
how much
You
I
don't want to
charge.
know the number on my mind. You know what I'm saying? My mind. No.
500,
I
500
mean,
for a beat.
honestly, and I don't want, and this is no bullshit. Cause I don't like Shadow. You know me. I don't like hitting people over the head with it. Cause I like doing verses. And I mean, if I would like to give 500, but I'll take three. You know what I mean? Like I'll take 300 for it. Well, it depends on how many. Don't give me no 20 bar verse. I ain't doing no 20 bar verse
Well,
for
that's what I was gonna
300.
ask. Are you gonna do a 12, 16?
I do a 12. I do a 12 for three. I mean, if you know, get me in a good mood, I might do a 16. Look, here's how it goes, man. I like to do $100 for 4 bars. That I think that's fair. 4 bars, you know. So I think if you want a hook, 4 bar hook, $100.
Okay.
You want an 8 bar hook, $200. You see what I'm saying? Or verse, 12 bar verse, 300. 16, 400. 20, 500. I mean, that's just I think that's fair. So
Let me
because I
think
like
about
rapping,
that.
I like, and I think that's fair price. Now, if I wanted to put my name on it and everybody, the legendary status and all that shit, I think I should get 1,000. I mean, let's just be honest. But I don't hit nobody
Yeah,
over the head with it.
I can agree with that. That's $100 for four
Hey,
bars. So if
listen,
you did,
email here. I got you right now. Hold on. For
so if you
anybody that
did,
wants,
if you did 16 by that four to see
so if
four six,
anybody that
so that's $400. That's $400 for a 16.
yeah,
That's not bad.
that's not bad, bro. It's not. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Here, so for
that's not bad.
anybody that wants to send beats for a verse, $100 for 4 bars. I mean, there's my email. Oh, ching, I didn't go up. How come, man? What happened, man?
Cause you suck balls.
Hold up. Okay, so is how come it didn't work, bro? I'm not trying it on the phone because last time I went green screen, ching out. So
Hey,
Shadow,
Rod
type it in
Ramon.
there. Shadow Grim 713 at gmail.com. That's with Grim with 2 M's.
Why? Well,
You can't. You're not on the. You don't have the computer going at the same time.
no, no,
Damn,
no,
there you
no.
go.
Rod
I thought you were
Ramon.
an
No, I
engineer,
don't. I
man.
don't. I don't. I'm trying to get
I
the.
thought you were a fucking superstar engineer. Que gacho, all you
Bro,
got is a phone.
I'm doing this in my. I'm laying down right now. You know what I'm
Ah,
saying? I'm
man,
actually,
I'm professional, bro. Ungrateful, unprofessional. What else you got, man?
bro.
Un-
I'm chilling. It's just me.
unavailable,
It's just me and you.
unavailable. What the hell, man?
It's just me
Un-
and you. It's just me and
unrecognizable.
you. It's just me and you. Don't
Shadow,
worry about a
Shadow,
damn thing.
I posted something before us only. Us only. I like those faces. That's funny. How come Mando go in, man? Golly, man. Hold
So
on.
at the top of the hour, I'm gonna play Chicana Boulevard, the latest one. Uh, uh,
Chicago Boulevard.
Rod Ramon says, "What do you think about the Sauce Walker situation?" The last I was finding out is that did they get the two suspects? Man,
Bro, they're
did
dead.
they find both of them?
Both of them.
Wow, man, shoot.
What do
So
you
you,
think about that? That's you know how you watch a movie, right? And then the plot thickens, like you just like you thought you had it solved. You're like, oh, this is what happened, and boom, they hit you with a left current,
first
bro.
of
Hold
all,
up, man.
I want
So
to say this. First of all, I want to say this, man. Rest in peace, and my condolences. Our condolences go out to Say So P's family. Okay, first
man,
and
ain't that
foremost, man.
man for real?
You
That's
know,
that's got to be said first
because
and foremost.
because it's just, I mean, so many artists have lost their lives about some BS, you know what I'm saying? And worldly things like money, and there's a description of who did what, and who took
Well,
this,
hold on, we don't
and all
know.
this
We
stuff.
don't know
And
because we
and we
weren't
don't
there.
know, and I'm not gonna even get
Because we
into that.
weren't there. We weren't there. So
We
all
weren't
this stuff
there,
that you
so
see on
I'm not
social
gonna get
media,
into that.
like they
But
just said, one of the media just said, or no, it was us only said. I thought no wait, Rod Ramon. It says one was found in Houston. Two of them they found both apparently on social media saying that both the suspects, the killers, were dead. So just like they're saying, Mo 3 was on the rise. That's a big thing that's going down here in Dallas right now. Shadow Yella Beezy was taken into custody over Mo 3's murder because Yella Beezy, they're saying hired the hitman to kill the dude on the highway or to get at him. So yeah, man. Ain't that
and
some
that,
shit?
that I mean, and then that's a separate account, but that's even one thing to you see it goes in hand in hand. Um, how I feel about it. The question was, what I'm saying, like, what do you think about the Sauce Walker situation? I think it's like when you become a victim of the people that you hang around with. You know what I'm saying? And Sauce Walker is getting a lot of flack because they're saying like, he set him up and everything. Listen, I don't know. We weren't there or anything like that, but um, you got to
Nobody
be
knows.
careful.
Nobody was there except for the
It,
people
it-
that were
it's
there
just we got to be smart
and the
with who
people
the
that
people
know.
that you're hanging around with. And you got to know, their motives, and sometimes you got to be careful because you get caught up into a situation like that, and people, they just fall into, you got to be careful of your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Sauce Walker. You know what I'm saying? I think he was there trying to, I don't know, I wasn't there, but it
But
seemed to me like he was doing something that Say So P wanted,
but
and going over there to Memphis, back to his place. And when he was trying to, Say So P was showing him around. I heard he even stayed around. I mean, he could have lost his life. Apparently,
but
they
look,
stood up for
like
him.
like Joe Rodriguez said, they said it was a life insurance money. So the thing is, they're saying that Sauce Walker had life insurance on say. So and that's where people start. It's all like, what do they say? It's a rabbit hole, man. These are conspiracy. These are like conspiracy theories. Oh
Right,
man,
you start
this is
going into the rabbit
this
hole,
is
the
this
more
is
you go.
this is what. Oh, he had a life insurance on him. Like wait a minute. So that makes people start to think and wonder, right? But like again, we weren't there. We don't know.
And
And
we don't work on speculations and stuff like that.
well,
I
you
just
can't.
think it's
Well, you can't. But on the outside looking in, we can definitely throw some questions out like everybody else is and say, man, if it's interesting, it's like barbershop talk, right? So you think like, damn, could it be? Could it be? Now, I wouldn't speak ill on nobody because I don't know. But at the same time, you look around and you say, it just is one. If it looks like a duck, quack like a duck, is it a duck? You know what I'm
it
saying?
must be done. That's true. But at the end of the block, what I'm trying to do at the end of the day, the end of the block, I'm trying to say is that we got to get away from this. animosity. It's it's
Well,
just being, it's
well,
just being, and we don't know. Like I said, we don't know what it was about. You know
so
what I'm
look,
saying? We
man,
don't know.
this is what I mean. I'm gonna cut you off, Shadow, but here's the deal. Like they're saying, like you're saying, this the rap game is what it is, right? But it hasn't changed. I mean, it wasn't. It was the same thing when we were going, back when we were running around. And there was, and I know Bash. What it comes down to, man, is circles, and you just got to keep your tight circles. You have to have your own small circles. Just like, I mean, I'm not into this guy, but when they say, we don't have no new friends, you know what I'm saying? Like it just you gotta keep your circles small. And the people that understand that, and there's certain times when you go out and there's certain times when you don't. This was in the daytime, Shadow. This wasn't in, after hours and midnight
Oh no,
when they
no,
said,
that's what I'm
hey,
saying. Even the Mo 3 situation happened on the freeway, broad
it was
daylight.
really broad
You know
daylight.
what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Yellow BC,
And
by the
and
way, is off out on parole. I mean, out on parole,
and
out on
and
bond.
not only
And
that, but then you see the people that are being taken into it. I think they were saying, and I don't know if how true a lot of. Like, I try to watch what I see and what I take in as truth as far as on the internet. But Boosie was taking up, like this thing is reaching out and touching different people. That could have been an April Fool's thing, but it's like the people that say, "Well, Ella Busy should have been,"
well, Yellow. I
everybody
mean,
knew that he was part of the plot. You know what I'm saying?
Boosie was
And
I think close to Mo 3. Actually, Boosie got shot. Talking about getting shot at
and
Mo 3's funeral.
right, right in Dallas, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So,
So,
and I had, so, but going back to, the way it is and the way it's going, looking out, look, man, these youngsters, these rappers out here, man, it's not a game out there, man. And it seems like rappers are involved in a lot of violent stuff. And I think a lot of them bring it on to themselves. But at the same
dude,
time,
could
you got to be careful.
and I'm gonna close it out here because we got to get to the B side. But look,
You late.
how many how many artists, how many rappers have died in the game since the beginning of hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Like literally, you the numbers is staggering. You know what I'm saying? It's just staggering. It's just and really the ones that are just for for really hardly no reason. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna move on, man. I appreciate that. That's a good topic. That was a good question. We're gonna start this B side right here, man. And I'm gonna come and I'm gonna play Chicana Boulevard since we were talking about Chicana Boulevard a little earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this to the light. You know what I'm saying? This is the song that we're about trying to pull out. It's called Chicana Boulevard. Shout out to DJ Simmer Down. Shout out to Isaac. Shout out to the whole Chicana Boulevard crew. Robert, Ben,
Is this with
everybody. You know what
powder
I'm
on?
saying? This is the new one. This is the recent one with Powder. Yes, sir. Yeah. It's got Low G, Powder, Grim, Juan Gotti, and Bianca.
Can barely hear it.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Real slow, jamming notes down the
There you
highway.
go.
My homie up, Tony Ponte listo. He got the buenas cervezas in the pisto. From el segundo all the way to the southeast. Tell the truth, you never seen vatos like these. Real clean, riding slow in my low low. With my hand about my side, never solo. Eso es todo. Ya
Ya
tú
tú
sabes,
sabes.
let me get the fuse. Voces en my nave. To make some dark all the way.
This is the Chavez.
Let's take 'em back like we did in the night. It's rolling down Hogan, neon lights screaming. Old school hopping, here the hydro streaming. Tacos on the corner, smell the masa in the breeze. And segundo barrio posted up with OGs. Candy coated whip screw slow down the calle. Lolos getting down like they from the valle. Somos unidos, we shut it down the block. Bumping corridos, you feel the tron knocks. Si se puede pa' mi gente, keep the culture alive. And Houston, we gon' show 'em Euro's the brown pride. On the mic, spitting bars, yeah, the vibe so hard. Reppin' for La Raza on Chicano Boulevard. Chicano Boulevard. Chicano Boulevard. Chicano Boulevard. Chicano Boulevard. We go hard in the beat, bro. Y lo miras. Chicano don't fuck with the migra. We love on it. Jefita
Who's
de
that?
chica chula.
Got it.
In the toque while taking a cruise. La vida está dura, but you can't be stressing. From mala a buena, it's lessons or blessing. We focus and lessons.
Who
Salen
changed it?
I'd rather smoke weed than a fool in a bronca. But that's not my historia. Juan Gary's calmado. Right in a round, fraseando en mi barrio. Chicano decora. We keeping it strong. We're taking a good Chicano Boulevard slang. Tíos y tías, primos, familia, tacos, tamales, homemade tortillas. Got the chancla, loaded and ready. Pasta carambla, lowered and steady. Vamos a la tienda, taqui pelón. Corn in a cup and a slice of melon. Made it to the boulevard, full of Chicano. We grew up American, team Mexicano. I people style, eat for days. Pero no problems, we got from the rain. Cascalitas, somos unidos. Chicano, todos amigos. Chicano
Hey, Shadow.
Boulevard.
Yo, Shadow. Okay, turn it down. Shadow.
Yo,
You can turn it down now.
what y'all think about that one, Gas Gang? Y'all let us know, man.
It's all right. You got
Yes,
to work
sir.
on that audio, man. Yeah. Anyway,
Hey,
hey,
bro. You know
who
what? Hey,
involved?
bro. You know what, bro? I don't like you. I don't like your attitude,
Hey,
bro.
shout out for being a superstar, engineer, studio guy. Yeah, man, the fucking your audio sucks, man, for the show, bro.
Bro, hey, you know what, bro? Hey, dude, what do you want me to tell you, bro? You know what I'm
You
saying? It's
got
not
that,
on. Nah, 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 nah. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna
huh?
do about it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do
I'm
about
not
it?
doing nothing, Shadow. You just
Okay.
suck.
Nah, bro. Hey, dude, what can I
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
man? We're right here on
yeah. You
YouTube.
suck, bro.
I'm doing it off my phone here. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what I
hey,
mean,
bro.
bro. You're
Hey,
supposed to be,
but I'm doing
bro. I thought
something,
you were,
bro.
hey, bro. I thought you were
But I'm doing
superstar,
something. What are you doing?
dope
I'm doing
house,
something.
engineer. No,
This is what I'm
hombre,
talking about,
you see, man, you got a fucking
bro.
phone, bro.
Don't
I bet
start
you a
with me, bro.
13-year-old right now could I bet do better with his phone too.
I'm giving you the ojo, bro. Don't start with me, bro. Don't start with me, bro.
Bro,
You're giving me.
don't
Hey,
walk in off
I
of
don't like your energy, like the YNs, like the
bro.
young.
Your breath stinks right now,
Bro. You know what I'm saying? Man? Your face stinks,
bro. You're not. I can smell your breath through your nose.
bro. That
That's how
jersey
bad
and
your that's how
that
bad
hat.
your breath stinks.
mm, You
You can
stink.
close your mouth and I still smell your breath through your nostrils.
Hey, Paul
But
stinks.
oh man, that's a whole bro.
Hey, check it out. I went old school on you. Hey, I just saw the social artists on social media boxing. They squash it and keep moving on.
Shadow, remember we used to do that? Man, we used to do that. So with aggravated, I wish Filetto and Balasso or even Loco and so we used to do that. We had boxing gloves at the house at this was in the Southwest. This was Lord Loco's aunt's house. Remember we stayed in the house
Yeah,
when they stole all
It
the
was
equipment?
on Renwick Boulevard on Renwick Street.
It
That was
was
his name.
it was on Brentwick, and that was Lord Loco's last name.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, but look, we used to do that. So who used
No,
to
that's
go?
not his last name. That's his first name, Renwick.
Oh, that's right. Renwick Brown is his first name. You show right. So who used to box the most? Do you remember those boxing? Because what would happen? Well, we had the gloves sitting, man, in the corner or in the closet, and we could be working on a song. Oh man, do this, do that, and start, with and who would get heated the most, Shadow? And who would box the most? Do you remember?
Loco.
No, 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 not local. Local. I'm talking about really like get into an argument and want to box.
Oh, Balasso.
And
Filetto.
and little dog.
Every
They wore
time.
out they wore
Dude,
out their gloves. And you know what's funny?
dude.
Like a
I'm trying.
Palazzo, I think Palazzo was was like waiting for it or like couldn't wait. There was opportunity.
You know,
Really? Oh, get the gloves, get the gloves, get the
no,
gloves.
no,
I'm like,
no.
bro,
Hey, Balasso would when he would start stuttering, then you knew he was
oh
upset.
bro, he's ready to go.
What's up, bitch?
Bro, he's about to
What's
get
up, bitch?
bro,
You know what I
hey,
mean?
one time we were in my Monte Carlo because they lived behind our house, and I had to take them to work because I would go to work, right? Because I was working for Dad when I was doing the music with Toledo and Palazzo, and they were staying in the back house at Rose's house. Remember, Rose's mom's house. And I would take them to work in the morning, and so I would wake them up. Hey, we got to go, man, because I got to get to work. And one morning, bro, they started. I mean, they were just woke, and they were both of them. They were not morning people. So they get into it, man. They start fighting in the back seat of my car, bro. And they bent my because I had the bent seats, and they bent my seat like the seat was like and I say, "Hey, man, y'all fucking up my seat, man." Oh, they started once they realized that they fucked up my seat. Like I think Balasso started laughing. They started cracking up. That's not funny, man. And then they started laughing at me. Like I'm like, bro, how the fuck y'all gonna be pissed off at each other? And then once y'all fuck my seat up, y'all laughing at me and shit. Oh man, I had so many fucking stories with them fools, but they would
Oh,
fight.
dude,
They would get up in the middle of the night and be fighting in the backyard at
when
at
we
Rose's mom's
when we
house,
worked
bro.
when we lived, they used to live with me at the house when we were working on the Making Matter Worse album. And I mean, every other day, bro, they would go to the backyard and they would literally fight. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where I would literally watch them from the window.
Bro, I'm
Like
telling you,
I wouldn't even go out there no more. I would just
I
literally
think they
watch
were
them
just
from the
waiting
window.
for an opportunity to use the gloves, man.
Oh
Hey,
man,
Juan Ramirez said, Juan, this is a good question. Y'all keep coming in with the questions, man. This is what we're here for. Ching. Juan Ramirez said, I like that last name, by the way. Grim, do an all Spanish album. That's actually, and Gas Gang said, yes, I agree. That's actually, we've talked about that. Now, y'all don't know this, but y'all should know. I'm not fluent in Spanish, right? So any Spanish songs that I gotta do, I need help, right? I used to reach out to my dad and everybody, one guy, all of them help me out with Spanish because you're right. I would love to do if I do all Spanish. Let me tell you, it's gonna be like almost like Selena because Selena couldn't speak Spanish either, and she did it. She pulled a whole career out of it. So
I learned Spanish when I was going back and forth to Guadalajara. This one
say
lady
it
at the
again, Shadow.
restaurant across the street.
How do you say it?
And I don't even know that much
Shadow, say
Spanish,
it
man.
again, Shadow.
Guadalajara,
Oh, Shadow,
Jalisco, Jalisco. Uh,
Guadalajara.
uh, Juan Ramirez. He also asked Shadow, "Do you still go to the dope house?" Man, I work at the dope house, man. I'm there, man.
It's out. It's out. He came. He said it. I thought he's back at the. He's back at
Back in the
the.
house. Yeah, Carlos said he every time I get out, man, they keep pulling me back in. You know what I'm saying? But nah, Carlos got me working. We're working on his album, If Animals Could Talk, and then I guess I'm the curator of the museum. Hey, well, it's open 10 every day, 7 days a week, 10 to 6. I'm only there from Monday to Friday. Y'all can go check it out, man. I'll give you a tour of the place,
Third coast at
and
Guadalajara.
uh,
Shadow,
uh,
man, you got the worst dialect and motherfucking. Hey, yeah,
Guadalajara,
man, bro.
man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, I love gas.
Juan Rodriguez said, "How do I get Grim on Spotify? I go under SPM to get his music.
Nah,
Go to
man, you on
Grim.
the Grim and Shadow.
Well, go to Grim because right now it's not under Grim and Shadow, but we're trying. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get all our music under
Oh,
Grim
not
and
trying.
Shadow,
We're doing it.
and
It's going from
we're
GT
actually
Digital,
doing
man.
it.
Check it
So
out.
I wanted to bring that up. So we're gonna go from Making the Matter Worse. We're gonna put out the Brown Recluse, Before My Time, Most Hated, both of
Sucker
them.
Punch.
Sucker Punch, Grim and Shadow, it's Since Day One, Shadow Hustle Town Underground, Shadow Hustle Town Underground Part Two, and
So it's going to be
and
Grim and
and and
Shadow,
and,
all that.
we need to start working on another one, man. I think it's time for us to, start working on another one.
Oh, man.
I
What
think
y'all
we
think?
should
What
do
y'all think, Gas Gang? Should we do another album, man? Because
well.
Y'all know what happened last time. It was supposed to be 5 songs each. And fucking, y'all see what happened last time. I had
No,
like all
I
the
think
songs.
this time to get it done sooner, we just need to do like 5 songs. Period. You
Don't
know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. DJ Tony Escobar said, "What happened to the Making the Matter Worse remaster?" That's what we're putting out. It's called Grim and Shadow, Making the Matter Worse, and it's remastered. Man, man, Mark Kidney killed it, and he's been waiting to put it on for almost. We've had it done for about a year now. That's what's sad. I haven't heard part two, Hustle Town Shadow. Oh, that's a jam. Shadow,
So
raps the same verse on
if
about
you go
three
to
songs.
go ahead.
Shadow raps the same verse on like three of those songs over there.
No, that's on the Town. The first one,
Oh, he
stupid.
does it again. Don't lie, man.
No, it's not, dude. And what, man?
Oh no, that's
Why?
the one. Shadow
Why?
Part Three is
Hey,
the one
bro,
where he
that's what
stole
I'm
my
talking
song.
about, bro. See what I'm saying, bro?
Shadow
Why you
stole my
getting all you,
song. Shadow gets
bro,
the blame.
bro? See, that's what I'm talking about, right? I don't like your energy right now. So what? So I
Talk
did the
to
same.
you
So
know
I
what?
did the same,
Talk to
bro.
the
That's what I'm talking
basketball.
about, bro.
Talk
Listen,
to the Rockets,
if
bro.
you want
Talk
if you
to the
want,
Rockets. Talk to
just
the
go to
Rockets.
the new Rockets, the new Rocket. Hey, if you
Nah,
want
man,
to,
old school, bro.
go get see that's the thing. We have it under different names, bro. You gotta go to Spotify and pull up Shadow the OG Hustle Town Underground and you'll see the blue album, and that's part two. And shout out to Rebel, shout out to my boy Sin, RIP Sin, man. We shut him down, and shout out to Mike Olivo with
Bro,
Rebel. They Noe, all these guys, Monster, what I'm saying, Timbo over there, what I'm saying, with Drop Chop Records. They're the ones that helped me do that whole album, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to K Reno, shout out to Bushwick, RIP Bushwick got on there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Filetto doing the cuts, shout out to
Shadow,
shout out
Shadow,
to
Shadow.
for everybody that helped me with that. Lucky what?
They like the old school back. Plus the old school look, bro. What's the new school Rockets got? They ain't
Bro,
got nothing on the old school, bro. Look at
we
that.
going hard this year. We going
Look,
hard this
bro, cause
year.
they got that though. They ain't got
Uh,
that. Until
it's
they
all
got
right.
that, I don't want to hear nothing, dog. I want to. They could talk all they want, bro. They could be whatever. Hey, like the Cougars right now, by the way.
It's going down. Gas game 713. So it's Team Grim, huh? Team Grim. I guess you're Team
Yeah,
Grim over there. Who's Team Shadow? So who in here is Team Shadow and who is here Team Grim? I want to see. I said, and I won't be mad. I won't be mad because remember, Shadow gets the blame, but it's always Grim's fault. Just
that's all
remember
right.
that.
But see, old school is always better than new school. It's just like
Uh,
this. Shadow. I want to ask you something. Do you wear Jordans or you wear LeBrons? All right, that's all I need to know.
I
That's
wear
all I want to know.
Jordans.
Well, that's
I
my
wear
that's
Jordans.
my thing. Who wears LeBrons? Nobody.
Nah, I'm not a LeBron fan at all. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey, Team Graham, bro, what's up? Ooh, hey.
oh man, it's cool. Golly, I don't even have not one T-shirt. Oh, wow. You
They
know what's
feel
crazy, y'all?
somebody's gonna
Let me
feel
tell
sorry
you.
for you right now. Here it comes. They
Oh,
gonna feel sorry.
you cold blooded. Hey, you know what's funny, right? Is that whenever Grim's in town, right? Like when I'm out here, people, they say what's up, you know what I'm saying? They holler at me, say what's up, Shadow and everything. But every time Grim comes to town, man, it's like I'm chopped liver, bro. It's like I'm not even nobody. You know what I'm saying? They all wanna, oh, there you go,
They
Juan
got one. They
Ramirez,
got one.
T Shadow.
He feel bad for you, bro.
All right, bro.
All in
Uh,
low cap, in low caps though.
And look, he's got our last name, so he matters. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy Tocayo. Tocayo. Joe Rodriguez said, where is that Sin and Serve on album drop?
DJ
When is that?
24 but he's another producer. That don't even count.
Hey, Tony Escobar, you know what I'm saying? Shout out. That's right. Hey, bro, that's team producers. Where are my team producers? Nah, man, don't worry about the team rappers. Oh, man, they can't even. No, I don't know. I have not met Grim cannot dance. You know what I'm saying? Most rappers can't dance. You know what I'm saying?
Why you
If
gotta
you're a
go to the dance?
producer,
Why you gotta go to the rhythm, bro? It's all right. Yeah, but I could.
Joe Rodriguez says, when is that Sin and Serve album dropping? I am not in charge of that, but I want to get in touch with Timbo or Rebel. I think they may be somebody that I can ask. I've been wanting to do
Bro,
a Sin tribute click song. But they beat me to it. Some other people, DLP, my boy Big C, shout out to DLP and Big C, and shout out to Smokey. They've been working on something and everything. And I kind of wanted to give it a little bit of time. I wanted the family to mourn. I wanted, to do this thing. I actually wanted to do a celebration concert for my boy pretty soon. So I'm thinking about setting it up with Infamous Tex. I know Sin's birthday is in July. So we're thinking about doing it on his
Oh,
birthday. It ends up on a Saturday. So, that's just something I hear. You know what I'm saying? Third Coast Classic says, I got to side with Shadow. I can jam an album full of instrumentals before an album of acapellas. Ooh, all love. I appreciate that. Gas Gang 713 says, it's only because Grim is not living in Houston with us. So when he comes into town, it's about Grim, me, just me. Laugh out loud. Still love you, Shadow. I appreciate that. Yeah, and Grim's all right, man. But he's a Dallastonian. What do you call it? Dallas night, Dallasite,
Dallas
or what?
side.
Dallasite. Y'all
And
gonna do Donnie
I'm not a
Houston
Dallas side. I don't
podcast
live in
anytime
Dallas.
soon?
I live in Forney.
Oh,
So
excuse me. Calm down. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and
Phony
and the
fuck
Cowboys
this.
don't play in Dallas. They play in Arlington.
Every time I tell people that you live in Forney, they're like, "Oh, he lives in the oh, that's a nice area." You know what I'm saying? DJ Tony Escobar, y'all gonna do Donnie Houston podcast anytime soon? If he invites
We
us, we
tried,
tried.
bro. We
We
tried a
tried
couple of
twice.
times.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
It
anything, man.
sometimes it's my fault, and sometimes there was a couple of times we went, and one time it was my fault. One time it was that they just we couldn't get it. So yeah, we def. I would love to be on Donnie Houston, man. All this stuff like doing the K Reno show, underground, what was it, dialogue.
Yeah, Underground Dialogue. That's the latest podcast that we did. Man, we were in there for about almost 2 hours, but that was a good podcast. Yeah, go check that out. Look, man, I'm kind of up to you, bro. So you got three. I got one, two, three. We're tied. So Max Hito said, "Yo,
Shadow, they
what up,
feel
or
sorry
T
for you,
Money
Shadow.
Mac
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Shadow? Nice to catch y'all tonight. We listening to y'all from Big Victoria, Texas. What up, Victoria?
Beat
Yo,
down,
Pork Chop Shadow. Why they call me Pork Chop? Just kidding. We love you, bro. You know what I'm
Shadow.
saying?
Are
Huh?
you serious? Why they call? Are you serious,
Just because I'm thick.
bro? You hit it on the nail, bro. You did almost like the Karate Kid now. One time.
Uh, Grim, you need a triple D hat.
No, no,
Juan
no, no,
Carlos
no, 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 no. Don't look.
Valadez,
Don't go there. Who said that? Joe Rodriguez.
Joe
Never
Rodriguez.
happened. It'll never happen. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've lived here over 10 years, so technically I am a Dallasite in the area. I'm from Forney. If you don't know Dallas, Dallas is a metroplex. You've been to LA, same thing. It's there's a bunch of cities surrounding, and Dallas is like this big compared to the North Texas. So,
It's
but
all right.
I
It's
am a
not.
North Texas.
I have to give it to Grim. He does represent hard for H Town in Dallas, so I know he gets a lot of flack for it. You know what I'm saying? So, and every time we down there, man, we wear it on H. Gas Gang 713 says, "How much are the Gas Gang shirts? I need a new one to frame in my new place. They're always 35 Southeast. You know what I'm saying? They're 35 bucks. Get with Grim, get with me." Give us a size, and hopefully we have your size. If not, you're gonna
Shadow,
get a 4X.
what's the deal with Payne Ortiz?
Hold
What's
on,
up? What's up with
hold on.
Payne,
Before
man?
that, Mo Terp said I did a music video with my nephew, Sin's nephew, R.I.P. to Damn Sin, and the tiebreaker goes to Team Grim. Get you,
Hey,
get you,
Christopher, Joplin and Poplar Circle, bro. Stop,
bro.
Chris. Chris, stop playing, bro. Stop playing.
Bro, but what you know about Joplin and Popular Circle, bro? Wow, man, he took it. For y'all who don't know, man, that's right there in the middle of Southeast. That's like
Well, that's
between
my
Reveille
south.
Park and Golfgate. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
where we
Like we were.
grew up. We ran that. You remember when Carlos used to go to Reveille Park? Now this is before rap, y'all. So we used to hang with Domingo. Remember Domingo and Steve,
Lee,
Lee
Renee.
Hernandez, Domingo.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, Domingo, man. Got shot. Domingo got shot in his eye with a BB gun,
bro.
and
No,
so
let me tell
so
you. Forget that. Domingo shot a dude in his
oh yeah.
front yard with an arrow.
Well, no, the
In
dude
the
came to the house.
it was self defense, and
Right.
but I remember I was there. I'll never forget. He walked
We were
into
there.
the
Remember when he said,
yeah.
"We got company, boys"?
Yeah, he
Remember when
walked
when he
in and
came
he opened it.
inside
He slammed the door open. He walked in, went straight to his
the
room to get it.
screen
And
door? There
when
was a
he
screen door,
walked past, yeah, he goes, "We got company, boys," and he
and
went
he
in his
went
room,
right back to us and grabbed a. It
a
wasn't even.
bow and arrow.
It was a crossbow,
It was a
Shadow.
crossbow. It was a crossbow.
A
It sure was.
crossbow. And he went back and grabbed the crossbow, and the dude came banging at the front door. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. And he shot him in the heart, and he unalived
The
him right
dude
there
was
on the
gonna come
spot.
in the house.
That was the first person I ever seen die in front of me.
Well, no, they didn't. He didn't die there.
Well,
So
he didn't die in front of me, but he perished, and he,
so
you
he
know,
jumped in the. Remember, he shot him in the heart, bro.
yeah.
It's crazy. So we didn't see him die. He shot him in the right at his front door, and the dude was tripping, right? So we were. I ain't gonna lie, we were freaking out, right? And here comes Domingo, right? He comes out of there and he goes, "Better leave, get up, and get out, better get out of here, bro. Better get out of here, bro."
I'm
And the
a, I'm
dude
gonna put
tried to
one in
come
your
inside
heart.
the house. Once he did
Yeah,
that, Domingo shot him in the heart, bro,
yeah.
with the
Shot him right in the
crossbow.
chest.
And the dude freaked out. I mean, he just stopped right in his tracks, right? And I'll never forget, he just turned around and went back to his truck
And went to his
and
truck.
got in
Yeah.
his truck and took off.
And took off, and
And we
and
didn't
and
know, but he had his wife and his kid in there with him.
yeah,
And
yeah.
when he got down the road, he got to about Reveille, really, because Domingo and them lived on the other side of Reveille. He got
Right.
down to Reveille and crossed over Reveille without stopping and wrecked his truck.
And wrecked his truck and passed away.
And that's where they found him. And then they came in. We took off. Remember, we're freaking out, bro.
Dude, we were freaking out. How old were we?
Oh, we had to be 13,
14, 15. Yeah, 14 maybe. 14. It
13
was
or
before
15.
we were in Hartman.
Right,
Let's see.
right. And then
We're
they
getting
came and
towards the
picked
end of the
us.
show. I want to get some of these questions, man. What's the deal with Payne Ortiz? I hadn't talked to Payne in a while, but I know that he's living in I don't want. Well, he's out. He's not at the dope house. He was working with me at Carter Services for a while with Joey T, and I want to say the last time I heard him, he was in El Paso. But you know what's funny that you say that because I've been meaning to. I need to call him, and I appreciate you bringing that up, Juan Carlos Valadez. I need to call him and get you an update on that. So hopefully next week I can get you an update on that. So tune in for sure. Rod Ramon said, "Would y'all ever do anything with these young Mexican rappers like D Baby or Mexican OT?" Of course,
Hell yeah.
absolutely.
Shit, I got
I'm a huge
matter of fact, I'm on a song with Peso Peso.
yeah.
That's with Gotos. Now, it's a song I did 20 years ago with Gotos. It's Game Untold, and he's got Peso Peso on it. We just shot the video not too long ago. Man, they couldn't make me skinnier, bro. They ain't got that lens yet, bro. Where they can. I'm looking
Nah.
like Shadow, bro. Matter of
And
fact, it's so bad. Shadow did a
Death
stunt
Rilla,
double on me.
Peso, E45 is on that song, and we filmed a video not too long ago. Shout out to GT Digital, shout out to Gotos and Sambo for putting that together. Getting that song back out. But yeah, man, I'm a fan of D Babies. I actually
All of them.
love
Mexican
his
OT,
his new
Peso
music.
Peso, all
Mrs.
of them, bro.
Salazar. I love Mexican OT is huge. I'm a huge fan. In fact, R.I.P. to Sin. Sin, because Mexican OT came up through
Texas.
Infamous Tech
Right, right.
when he used to do those straight out of Texas, those kind of
Right.
freestyle
And
contests.
Sin was right there.
And Sin, I'll never forget, he told me like he had it down. He says, "Man,
He
that dude
told me
right
the same
there
thing. He
is
told me
the
the same
next
thing.
Mexican to come up," and he called it. He called it, bro. And
He
we
did.
even got him to where he came by the dope house, and Carlos was gonna sign him, but Carlos messed up. Carlos really, the reason why he didn't sign him is because he thought that Mexican OT was a little too much involved with being a crip, being a gang member, and that was really the reason why that he didn't. And in hindsight, I mean,
Why would he think that? I don't even see that in his. I
you
don't even
know,
hear that in his music. I mean, I've
it,
never heard him say anything like that. I mean, okay, we when we first started, we weren't Crips, but when we first started
well,
with Grim and
maybe not a crib,
Sanctuary,
but a gang member for sure. He thought he
okay,
was,
but they thought we were
affiliated
gang
with
members
Grim,
when we weren't. I
with
mean, when we
gangs.
first started, and that see, that's what happens, Shadow. You can't judge a book, right?
You can't.
So
You know what I'm saying? 12/17/08, Ruiz Jose. Y'all should do a rock album. Ooh, I like that.
the funniest thing is about that is that's not the first time we thought of that's come up with us. Matter of
That's
fact,
true.
when I back in the day, when I first joined Dope House, I told Carlos that this is 1999. This is before 2000. And the reason why Wrestle Lee is even in the picture, tell the truth, Shadow, because I wanted a rock band. And
That's
Carlos
true.
said, "All right, let's get you a drummer. Let's get you a guitarist." Who was the guitarist? My boy.
It was that white boy Red.
Well, it was
The white,
Red, and it was also there was a Mexicano. Uh, God, Marty
oh,
was
Marty. That's right.
Marty,
Yep. You
and
sure
we had a
right. But
bassist. There was a black dude in the
and
bass.
he's usually in here, Marty.
Yeah, Marty was on guitar, and so we started to toy
And
around, and we actually did Fitzgerald's.
and
Remember, we did some crazy shit when I
oh
first
yeah,
got with Dope House, and we were trying that. We were trying to, and actually, I was gonna call it a rack album, rap and rock. I kind of, yeah, I don't know if
right.
that would have.
It's already too, but I want to get to some of these questions real quick. Laugh out loud. Christopher Velasquez says my pop's house was located there, and he's talking about Joplin Circle. Didn't even know the Scrooge house was across the street. Right, he's talking about right there on Greenstone,
Yeah,
and but and see, Paul Grimm used to live, down the block. We used to,
I lived on
know,
Joplin.
yeah, on Joplin. He lived on the street next over
Well,
on
behind it was
Greenstone.
Greenstone, and
Uh,
that's where
uh,
school lived. And I used to live
uh,
not behind his house, but a little few houses down. But I lived on Joplin, which is like you said, right by the Pilgrims. Remember the cleaners?
yep, right
I
there.
lived right across the street from
Okay.
the Pilgrims. You remember what happened?
Yeah.
You know what happened with that house, Shadow?
Mm-mm.
They tried to kick us, bro. The kids when we lived there at that house, we stayed there for a year. We had a contract. It was just like a rental, bro. The kids uh uh had leased their mother's house, and their mother was in San Antonio. and the mother
Oh,
and the mother came home right with before the year was over, before the lease was up, and she came home and tried to kick us out of the house and try to get us
oh,
evicted.
wow,
But we
wow,
took
that's
him.
crazy.
We went to court. Dad had hooked it up, and it's like, nah, you gotta honor the contract. But the mother
Snoop
came home and pissed off. Anyway, crazy.
Snoop 21. I think that's 21. What's up with Merciless? And then Joe Rodriguez said Merciless stays in Dallas.
No,
Uh,
actually, he stays way north of Dallas. I won't say what city because I don't want Mercy. That's his business. But he does have a CBD. So somewhere in Sherman, okay, this is where his CBD shop is at, which is way up north, past Dallas, almost close to Oklahoma. But he has a CBD shop. Merciless does, man, and he sells a lot of real good stuff, man. If you got like the Bash is tell this story before we go, but bashing them are all in the CBD, of course, selling all these different THC products. But the CBD is really big in Bash's heart, and again with Merciless up here, because Bash's grandmother who raised him, she's got health issues and dementia, and she's going through stuff like that. So the CBD helps her, man, a
it
lot,
helps
dude.
her.
So,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
Shout
really
out to
good.
Bash, man, for
Charlotte's
doing
Web
that.
is another one for people
You-
that
you-
have uh
hey,
epileptic seizures and stuff.
I'm gonna bring this up, man. What's funny is that when Grim and I we were about 17 years old. We were going to Austin High School, and we were in the mock legislation, and we're talking about 1987, 88, and we went to a mock legislature, and it ending up at Bel Air High School, and it was part of the UIL
Uh,
competition. And I say all that to say this. So Horacio, what was his last name?
Castillo.
Bastille, he was valedictorian. Grim and I literally were honor roll students, and we were on the debate team and stuff like that. Anyway, our history teacher, Miss Apuda, asked us if we would want to go
Yeah.
pass a couple of bills in the mock legislation for a state,
It
to
wasn't just
do.
us. It wasn't just
It
Horacio.
wasn't just us. No,
It was
it
a
was me.
handful of
It was a handful of us. But our two bills that we decided to pass, one of them was
submitted,
we submitted two bills, and one of them was legalized marijuana
and the other one
and
was
legalized prostitution.
right.
And
And
and and
we went all the way to state with that, dude.
we went all the way to state, and our at first our history teacher, Mr. Poodle, was like, nah, 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 because the fact of
No,
doing that back then.
actually she
Hold on. At first, she would say, nah, nah, nah. But when we showed her our arguments and we had such a good arguments and everything, like she really got on board and she actually helped us push it through.
right, and
And
she helped us. She
because it
helped
was
us
unheard of.
organize it too, and if it wasn't for her help, with
We
the guys,
wouldn't have
it wasn't just Horacio. It was the other. There was other valedictorians that were there, a couple of white boys, and we took that shit to city. I mean, we took it to district, went then took it to city, and took
city
it to
and
state.
state.
And
Exactly.
people back then were thinking, man, this is actually a good article. This
Yeah.
would be a good bill,
Yeah.
and they would think they were considering of if we would have won, we would have argued it on the floor in the
Floor
state
of the of
capitol,
the of
bro.
the of the state capitol. And the thing about it is that we took it so far
No,
that
but
we
I
got
think it got shot
recognition.
down politically. I think somebody didn't want us
Well,
to
it's
participate
a
with it.
Republican. It's an all red state. You know what I'm saying? So it was not. But it's funny because here we are in 2025. We were ahead of our time, really. And back then it was unheard of. Like it was like forget about it. But we had such a good argument that it went all the way. And I never missed food was so proud of us and
Man, I wish
everything.
we could.
And
I wish we
even
could pull
Dad
that
was
stuff
was a
up.
was a proud of us because it took it so far. But the thing about it is that here we are in 2025, and how many states have? This was when no states. It was legal
There
in
wasn't
no
even
states.
medicinal in
It was
California
not,
yet.
so that's what I'm saying. Like here we are in 2025, and you have Baby Bash, what I'm saying, advocating, to legalize marijuana, and saying, and
Do
it
you
just to
think?
me every time that I see that, it reminds me
Do
of
you
the
think
time
they'll legalize
that we did
marijuana in
that.
Texas in our
I
lifetime?
wonder if I wonder if there's a way that we could find out how that was documented because I'll never forget that we did that. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my highlights,
I should
in
get with.
school.
I'm gonna try to get with Horacio. He would probably know. And
Yeah.
it'd be nice to see. If, I mean, because it's got to be documented somewhere. We did this. I mean, it went as far as state. I know district and city we went, and I think we got shot down on the way. Maybe it won't reflect in the state because we got shot down. Obviously, we didn't make it to the capital. We got shot down somewhere, and I felt like that was political. It's like, oh man, they don't want it. They don't want it. And I don't think it was the marijuana bill. I think it was the prostitution bill.
Well,
That
and but you got to remember
dude,
back
when
in
we
those
did,
days,
it was
the
AIDS,
AIDS
right?
and so we were talking about like legalizing it so they would,
What
rid of disease and stuff like
regulating and
regulating it. Yeah.
like
Like
and
having can you imagine we're gonna
no,
have
but
like legalizing pimping?
no, but we took the law straight from Holland. We went and we're talking about the
No,
red light
I
district
know the red
in
district, and
Amsterdam.
yes,
So
sir.
we went all the way and said,
We're
no,
basically trying to
we'll
do
clean
what
it
they do
up
in Amsterdam, but
and
do
they'll
it
be
here.
they'll get the blood test and everything and make sure they're clean. Remember that was the
Yeah.
whole thing. Anyway,
Look, hey, Juan Ramirez said it best, man. Grim and Shadow, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Man, it would be nice to do a 2 hour show, but man, we're at the end of our time, man. This is what I love about hanging out with you guys, Gas Gang, man. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for all your questions. If we didn't get your question, man, hold on to them, man, and we'll get it to them next year. We're gonna do this 52 times out of the year. You know what I'm saying? We're trying ourselves not to miss. And I love you guys, man. Thank you so much. Time flies so fast. And another show down, episode 6. We'll see you next week on episode 7. Let me go ahead and say this right now. I will be out of town and I hope I can get on my internet. I will be out of town during the week before Easter, so I'm gonna see what we can do to set that up. Grim might have to do the show without me. I don't know. We're gonna see if I can get on the internet. I may be, I'm on one of those vacations where there's not gonna be much internet around. So, but I do love you guys, man. Y'all go check this out, man. Check us out, man. We're gonna put out this album, Making It Matter Worse. We're gonna put out, these other ones. Look for it, see us, man. Holler at you, tell your friends and family. This is the Gas Gang Show, the Gas Show. I'm sorry, the
Tyler, why
Grim and
you so
Shadow
close,
Show.
bro?
What, man? Stay you, cuz, bro.
Why you
What's wrong?
so
What?
close, bro? Why you
Because, bro. Because I love you,
always
man.
try to
That's
get up
why.
on
Because
me like
I
that, bro?
love you so much, bro. I love you, bro. I love you so much, man. That's why I'm so close, bro. Your breath stinks, man. Go brush your
Bro,
teeth.
man, you're red right now. Why are you so red, bro?
Bro, I
You
was
looking like
talking. I was
Trump
trying to
right
get
now. You
out in
looking like
one
a
air, one
Trumper.
breath.
Why you looking like a Trumper right now?
Hey, man, don't start, bro. Like, hey, bro, don't
Bro, you
start.
got to make a MAGA hat on right now and everything, bro, with the
What
red.
up, dog? The Rockets, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Come on,
okay.
dog.
I couldn't
Hey,
tell, man, with your
hey,
red
guys,
shades.
gang. This is my time's up, man. I love you guys, man. I gotta go watch House of David. Y'all check it out, man. Hey, man, so much fun with you guys, man. We will see you next week, man. Hey, Grim, I
Get out
love
my
you, bro.
face, bro. Get out my
Love
face.
you. I love you, bro.
I love you, man. Good night.
Peace.